Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And it has been a little bit since our last episode, but we're not going to dwell on that too much, and we're just going to jump right back into it. So in the last episode, we went and attacked Noth to steal from their treasury, and unfortunately we lost a lot of soldiers. This was a nice little testing ground. So now Noth, of course, they hate us even more substantially than they did before. But yeah, this is kind of... an eye-opening experience where we now know that we can't just rely on brute force. We still have to have some strategy, and we definitely have to have numbers when we're attacking cities more directly. Otherwise, we also kind of figured out our issue with food in the last episode, which was just an idiotic thing on my part where I forgot to set up the maximum amount of carrots to peasants every day. It was set to 1 instead, so everybody was starving to death. That should really help us to have everybody eating again for sure. And lastly, we have Callan here, and we may have to kill him towards the end of the workday in order to make sure that we can get the trader. But we'll just kind of play it by ear for the moment. We also have to hire today's warriors for today, for day 16, and then I will be back with you. Okay, so there we are with our next 2 soldiers, and right now we have a total of 19. I think it's going to be... Is it going to be 21 when they get back? I'm not totally sure. But either way, we could probably go and do... Definitely burning any villages that we need to. This one has carrots. This one only has rutabaga. That's not even really worth it, in my opinion. We could even wait for lettuce to restore their villages and burn them while we have access to them. Because I'm not sure, they may try to defect from Kalen here. And then otherwise, the only ones are probably Mastocks, actually. Those actually look pretty worth it to me. So I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to burn, definitely get the wood here. We already have a lot of wood. However, so maybe we should just go for the meat. Yeah, we'll probably do that. So we're going to go for this bandit camp, and then I think go for the meat immediately afterwards. But we're going to probably wait until tomorrow on that. Let everybody get home and rested at least. Let's take a look here. Oh, look at all those injuries. Oh, I really hope we get the trader today. Okay, so I had to start a duel between Sediaman and Callan here because of the low matriarch relations. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we've already passed the time for the tick for the trader, but either way, we're going to go ahead and just take care of this now so we don't have to do it tomorrow. He lost his shield now, and... Okay, there we go, he's dead. I don't know if he lost his head there. Looks like he might have. Yep, he did. Okay, so now we're at -10. Assuming that the next trader gets here before the next bishop shows up, maybe we can get the trader again tomorrow. But otherwise, these guys are probably going to all start dying, so that is a little depressing. Okay, this is quite funny, or maybe quite sad, depending on your perspective, but another house has actually fallen. This time it was Lerwick. So this is the second time this has happened, and usually when this happens, it's because of the Unholy Horde, or just them, the city just being a little too brazen, I suppose you could say, and attacking when they only have their one lord, you know, their ruler, as the head of the army, and then they go and attack, and they just get themselves killed. And that is a good way to kill your house. I've not seen that in other series, so it's kind of funny that this has happened twice now, because this city here attacked us, and we killed them, and that's all it took. They just fell apart immediately, so I don't know, that's a little surprising. I don't know if something has changed in the AI's aggression or something to cause them to actually do that, but it is quite funny to me. Now, we sort of lucked out here with our new bishop, Zacharias, because we were able to flatter him, and it actually worked out. It got us from -25 to -20, so now we're trying to praise Sediaman using Shipka, and hopefully this will raise the relationship even more. It says up to 11, so that could be pretty good, and that may stop us from needing to actually kill off our priests over and over again, because that is, you know, it's a little annoying, and very, very tedious, so hopefully we won't have to do that anymore. And it did work out, it looks like. So -9 now. That is the best relation I think we have had with a priest so far. So we could do, you know, any number of things. We could gift him, and that could get us to a positive relation. Sediaman, I don't think he has. No, he only has 400. So 300 would be a little bit too much. We could even just try to spend time but then one of them may insult the other, and that could be a problem. So I'm gonna try to just avoid it, and hopefully they don't start hating each other for no good reason. And yeah, hopefully this is the end of our time of having really bad relations with the priest, but I don't expect it will be. So now Sediaman finished learning the herbalist, which is pretty good. We will probably set that up right away. So let's go ahead. Where would be a good spot for it? Probably just right over here next to these lumber mills. Maybe even a little farther out. Yeah, maybe right about here. Maybe one over so that we can place both of them here. I don't want to place one there and risk knocking over that bush. It's still kind of inconsistent to me. Sometimes it seems like you don't have to actually place it on top of to destroy them, so I don't even want to deal with it. We're going to set these to build first, however. Okay, perfect. And we will now go to our knowledge again. And we are going to go, let's see. Sediaman is how smart again? He has a 3 intelligence, yes. Not very smart. Maybe just, we don't really need the rye field and mill right now. I don't think we're going to make any use of that. Or even the granary, really. So I guess temple is kind of... Oh, he can't learn that? Hold on, why? No lords available. Oh, he's... Okay, yes. He's stuck on the mine, of course. Do we want the mine? That is the question. I don't think we really care for it right this second. Because we don't really need... Well, we could actually start stacking up the iron. It wouldn't be a bad thing. But more importantly, he needs to get a little bit smarter before he can really learn green books. So I guess we will just go ahead and go with the auto-picked option there. Okay, so it happened again. So apparently at the beginning of the day, for whatever reason, the priest kind of seems to just become the enemy no matter what. He went all the way from -9 or whatever it was to -28 again, just because the new day started. So I don't think we're going to be able to really do anything about this. It could also be, it could be because of this political demand, maybe. They are in need of places for pious prayer and demand the construction of a temple. That could be part of it. In fact, it probably is. I know to an extent for sure. Not having a temple irritates the church, so that could be a part of it. Maybe once we get the temple, it will be a little bit better. Maybe we should just take Sediman off of the mine and put him on the temple then, but it's going to take a while, and I actually think that Shipka will probably finish Flavorful Ale more quickly, and then we can put her onto the temple. But either way, we're going to go ahead and hire some warriors, and then we're going to get out and do some fighting. Okay, so we have a nice solid 21 soldiers. We're going to attack this bandit camp, I think. There is one here, but it's a little more powerful. I don't want to risk anything too much here. So we'll go ahead, attack this. It's only got nine soldiers, so we should be okay. Sediaman, let's go ahead. I guess we're going to have to just send these guys who have injuries, because we may not even be able to get medical salves in time anyways. And we can also send Shipka. But I'm going to go ahead and send Sediaman this time. And they already have their weapons here. There we go. Perfect. Now, really quickly before we do head out, I think we're going to go ahead and just challenge to a duel here and just have Sediaman take care of that. Just because, I mean, it's a -22 now. I don't really know why that just changed. It could be because of fanatics, maybe, but I'm not too sure. Either way, we're just gonna have Sediaman kill him. Hopefully kill him anyways. Shouldn't be too difficult here. He is already bleeding pretty badly. Perfect. Oh, I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna... Oh, okay. I thought he might survive that fight just because he lasted for so long, but okay, that is taken care of. So let's go ahead and attack this bandit camp. It is now at 12 soldiers. Oh no. Okay, it was at 9 previously. Maybe we'll just go for this one. Is there a village in the area? It's got hops. This one, yeah, Rutabaga. Okay, so maybe we will just hit this one. As soon as it'll let me click. Okay. And we'll send Sediaman. I don't know if I should leave these warriors behind, because then if we do get the trader, I might be able to get medical salves for them. But I think we just kind of got to risk it. Is there a way I can see before we go? I kind of want to go and look how long they have here. 1 day, 30 minutes. I think we can make it back in time. I think we can. Okay, so let's just go ahead and send everybody then. There we go, and we'll also send Shipka here. Perfect. Now, I actually think that is where we're going to call it. These are going to be shorter episodes from now on, I think. I'm kind of just testing it out, see how the algorithm likes it and things, and just how you guys like it, because more than likely I can produce these shorter episodes pretty much every day, so maybe you guys will like that, and maybe YouTube will also like that a little bit better. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode, so, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.